Welcome to Notre, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Monarchs will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Leonard. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense will take the field for the first time. First down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On second down, just keeps firing. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebreaker? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here come the Irish, back on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw on second down. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Slings it downfield. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Number 5 with the catch and score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Leonard. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. On the move is the 30. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Notre Dame, number 1, with the grab and the score.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
0.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
A run for the quarterback. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Leonard. That receiver wore that one. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground with the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it down the middle. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Using his legs, it's Love. Just ran him over. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Second and goal for the offense. Powers forward. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out, continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it at the 25. Flying down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Monarchs. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Collins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The aerial assault continues. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Wide out in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Finds the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Get it out on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it! And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Number 4 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Old Dominion, 7.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The give out of the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Leonard. Trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
27, Old Dominion, 7.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Got it near midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Completes it in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Picks up 6.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Alston. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Alston. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He wants to throw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Old Dominion!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. They probably need one more score to feel like they're back in this game, down by 20 as they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Hands it off. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Zings it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
33. First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
2nd down coming up.
And they get him down.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
That makes the score Notre Dame 37, Old Dominion 14.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. They'll give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best...
All kinds of running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the pummeling has started. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're lining up to boot it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. They'll run the toss. Nowhere to go, and now the loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll bring it back. It's 4th. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Floats it out in space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's 3rd down.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got him wide open. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the RPO, complete. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air, it's Leonard. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the run, it's Young. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Young. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, ODU! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. We got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll test the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
That's a first down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the punishment has been extended.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
63, Old Dominion, 21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab down the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Leonard. He makes the connection. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the beatdown has ensued.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking left. It's caught. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This offense has a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Young. The Monarchs pick up the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9.
2nd down coming up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. 3rd down after the run. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And that is another
Movement here from the tight end.
for the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They want that clock to run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. The inside handoff. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Sweet cut there. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Brings up second down.
Looking for space. It's Love. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.